states of Nigeria. We are in Lagos, we are in Ogun State, we are in Oyo State, Edo State, Delta, Anambra, Enugu, Imo State, Rivers State, Abia State, Akwa Ibom State, Abuja, Cross River State, Bayelsa, Ebonyi, and we have estates in all of these states. And before we know it, we will occupy the whole 36 states and across Nigeria. Okay? Alright, next slide. We market property using the network marketing system, also known as MLM, like I've said before. And we use the 5x5 metrics, as you can see. Okay? So we market our products using the what? 5x5 what? Metrics. Now, that doesn't mean that you're limited to registering just 5 persons. As a matter of fact, there are no limits to how many people you can recruit. But we just use this to draw a structure and give you what? A plan to work with. Alright. The company today. The PWAN Group is the leading network marketing real estate firm in the world. We are the what? Leading in the world. We have empowered a lot of entrepreneurs and network marketers in the field of real estate throughout Nigeria and beyond. We are focused on being a leader in the area of corporate social responsibility by extending helping hands to our immediate community and beyond. We are not just concerned about us selling and videos, we also extend it to our communities. Okay? Like building the road, like when we have our estate, sometimes we tar the road. All these are what? Community what? Services. We go out, we do road show, do traffic road, and all the rest of them. Now we have made thousands of people homeowners through our highly flexible business model. We've made thousands of people across Nigeria and abroad homeowners through our highly flexible business what? Model. Now what it means is that we have a very, very flexible business pattern where you don't even have any excuse. We try as much as possible to accommodate people from all different stages. Okay, we have a plan that suits every or any budget from the low to the high. Okay, and then we now have estates and operate in 14 states in Nigeria. We've also sold and allocated many of our estates, while others are at various stages of what? Development. We have commenced building in some of our estates. We've also started a program to enable our members, you, own your own home using a very flexible payment plan. This is the new phase of the system now to enable we as PBOs own our own homes. It's a very, very flexible payment plan. And also earn income and various incentives in the process. We've taken many of our deserving members on several all-expense paid trips abroad. We've also given out brand new cars to deserving members. How many of us want to qualify for an all-expense paid trip? This is what we do every year. Okay? And it will be my joy to see each and every one of us access all these benefits. Alright, next one. Okay, this is a picture of some of our incentives, and as you can see, this is Mrs. Ojerumi, our first brand ambassador. It's a brand new car, and that's the next one, our ambassador 2, we gave out a brand new car to her. The next one is, that's Mr. Chineke, that's the current MD of PWAN Heritage in his brand new car too. Now this is our star ambassador, Ebere Dorothy Ebunabu. Okay, our brand ambassador for 2017 with our brand new car too. Now the reason why we are showing you this is for you to know that they are real. Okay? Alright, the next one, that's the ED of PWAN Premium, Mrs. Vera Oberabo. Our brand ambassador for 2017, It's a brand new car too. And that is a Mr. Chibuzo Akonante 2017 brand ambassador too. Okay, next one. We have a Chinebisi Obefile 2017 brand what? Ambassador. How many 2017 do we have now? How many? Oh, like 4, right? Okay, next. This is Iola. That's the current MD of PWAN Edge 2017 brand what? Ambassadors. And seated here are future brand ambassadors. I can see 2021, 2022, 2023 brand what? Ambassadors. Okay. This is our 2018 superstar ambassador, Priscilla Atta, with her brand new car. Funke Kende, a superstar ambassador too, with her what? Brand new what? Car. And guess what? All these cars are brand new and the same year's model. For 2015, she got a 2015 model. For 2017, she got a 2017 model. Our current brand ambassador, okay, we'll get there. That's 2020 to 2021 ambassador, Antonia Obodo. That's her. I was there when she was handed over this brand new car, 2020 model, March last year. So when we say we do a thing, we do what? We actually do what? Do it. Okay, next slide. Okay, I told you that we also go for all expense paid trip. This is South Africa 2013. You can see the chairman and some of our MDs and the PBOs that qualified for the trip. Next one, that's Dubai 2017. Okay, Dubai 2019. And one amazing thing about all this is that it's just your work that qualifies you for them, your input, either your level of recruitment or level of sales. And there are some, you know what it means to attend an all expense paid trip. What it means is that your flight is taken care of, okay? Your flight is taken care of, your hotel is 5-star hotel, business class, feeding, taken care of. You just fly down, come back, and then you have fun. And also we organize retreats and seminars that normally you might not even afford to, attend all those retreats in all our all expense paid trip. But by the time you qualify for this trip, it gives you access to all those. You get to meet great, speakers like the GoPro and the rest of them. And this is 2009 Dubai trip, just 2 years ago. As you can see, you have some celebrities there, AY and the rest of them. Okay, next one. That's London 2018. All expense paid what? Trip. Okay, the next one, this is US 2018. As you can see, we have some of our PDOs and the chairman and the GMB and some of our MDs there too. Okay, next slide. This is also our partners retreat, December 2019, Accra, Ghana. Okay, these are performance bonuses for 2017. Next one. 2018 performance bonus. Now, how do you apply performance bonus? We check your performance in a year, and over a period of time, we compare it if it is a particular impressive level. The company awards you, and this is quite different from your normal incentive. It's quite different from your normal commission that you get. I will still explain the commission system and how it goes. Okay, next one. Performance bonus 2020. Alright, now let's move to the evolution of the PWAN business model. When the brand started in 2012, many people got empowered through the system who were referred to as independent development executives, formerly known as consultants and what? Partners. Today, because we are selling a timeless product that we believe will stay with you for generations and keep us together and also help you bring the desire of becoming a homeowner a reality, IBDEs, generally referred to as consultants, our partners, will now be known as PWAN business owners. Can we say it? PWAN business owners. So from today, you're being referred to as what? P1 business owner. You too can become a PBO today for those of us that have not joined. Okay, next slide. About the P1 business owners program, PBO. As a pioneer in the real estate industry, and following our vision of making home ownership dreams a reality, the P1 Group designed this program for her members to begin their journey towards owning their own homes and property by subscribing to a house or land in any of the company's estates, and enjoy the benefit of paying it over a period of time for up to 5 years. Now let's pay attention. Now before now, all you just do is by the time you join the company as a consultant, as a partner, when you sell or refer someone to buy any of the properties, the company pays you a commission, what we call direct commission of 15%. Are you there? Yeah? And then because we run a multi-level system, we also earn an indirect commission of 5%. This is when you bring in someone into the company, when you refer someone to come into the company, and then they make a sale. By the time they make a sale or refer someone to buy from any of our properties, they earn 15%. And then because you brought them into the company pays you an indirect commission of 5%, which run up to 3 levels. The indirect, the 5, the 3, and the 2. We'll get to them. Now, apart from that, because the company will want us to also be responsible. It's just like having someone that sells, what will I use? Okay, let me use the organic products. For example, you meet someone walks up to you with pimple, and the person is trying to sell a product that will help you, cure the pimple. Will you subscribe to it? Definitely no. Yeah? And you meet someone, and the person approaches you very close to you and tells you, if you take this drug, you won't have mouth odor. And the person has mouth odor. Will you subscribe to it? Huh? No. Now, this is why the company, beyond selling of our lands, we've brought out a particular program that will help each and every of our PBOs become what? Home owners. It is, for me, it is mandatory. And it's a very, very beautiful, scheme and program. You can't be selling what you don't. Does it make sense? Yeah? It doesn't make sense. Just like the illustration I gave. So we won't just be people that will say, okay, in the next 5 years, we are the ones that sold PhD. Should I get yeah? Now me sell that, I sold 35 estates, and then you don't have even a plot of land in the does it make sense? Yeah? So these are the things that the visionaries of this company has, consider and say, no, if you allow, people can be very, 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 very difficult. Sometimes we make plans, but we don't get to, achieve them. We don't put in the necessary work. It's natural, you understand. That is why we've created this program for each and every one of our PBOs to key into it, and in less than 5 years, or in 5 years time, each and every one of us should have been a home owner. All right. So that is about the P1 business program. Okay. Now, what is P1 business owner program? This program gives you the liberty to choose the best payment plan suitable for your budget and then work with it. Before the end of this presentation, I'm going to tell you how you can own up to 10 to 11 2-bedroom bungalows in the next 5 years. Yes. Okay, I'm going to illustrate and show you how you can, it's quite simple, how you can become a homeowner in the next 5 years. Now, it also gives you the liberty to choose the location where you want us to build a house or land for you. And in this program, we have a currency known as point value. Say it. Point value. BV. We will show you how you can key into this program, tell you what you can do before the end of today to acquire this PV And in less than 5 years, each and every one of us will become home owners. Now, P1 has estates in various locations in Nigeria. And with this P1 business owner program, you can choose from any estate where you want the company to build a home for you. You can decide that the company builds in one of our estates in Enugu, Lagos, Abuja, Owerri, or you can also show us where you want us to come and build, probably in your village or in your hometown. Okay? Now, interestingly, if you do not want any of these locations that we have, you can choose where you have land, and we will come there and build for you, depending on your budget and what you've accumulated over that period of time. Next slide. Now, a P1 business owner or PBO is a member of the P1 group that starts his or her P1 business by first subscribing for a house or a land. You are not a P1 business owner until you first subscribe for a house or what? A land. The next slide. Now, the benefits of becoming a PBO. So we are going to start breaking this down so that you understand. Number one is that you earn PVs. And like I said before, PV is the currency of the P1 business owner program, also known as point value. Alright, now every point value accumulated is translated to cash. 50% of that money is paid into your home ownership account, while 50% is paid into your bank account. You choose the location of your house or land where you want us to build for you. You can subscribe for home ownership for your children. You can pay monthly, bi-monthly, or quarterly. You can as well win brand new cars. You can qualify for all expense paid trip abroad. All these are the benefits of becoming what? A PBO. Now, next slide. Now, I'm going to be showing you 12 ways that you can earn income as a P1 business owner. Number one is the direct recruitment bonus. The direct what? Recruitment bonus. Now, this is when you refer someone to register or partner with the P1. The company pays you a certain amount of money, that's 11,520, just to say thank you for bringing in this person into this system, into the company. And like I said before, there are no limits to how many people you can recruit. You can recruit as much as 1,000, 2,000, 1 million. And as you're recruiting, the company pays you 11,000. Before it was 7,002, but now we've taken it up to 11,520 on each recruitment. Is that clear? Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, now the next one is the indirect recruitment bonus. Or you can call it your indirect referral bonus. This is by when you, let's say I bring in gold, that's the name, right? I bring in gold, and then gold brings in a maker. The company pays me a direct recruitment bonus of 11,520 for bringing her into the system. So when she now brings in a maker, she earns her own 11,520. Because I brought her, I earn my indirect referral or recruitment bonus of 5,760. Do you understand it? So this bonus goes in two levels, the direct and the indirect. 11,520 and 5,720. Okay, so the next one, the third one is the direct sales commission. By the time you register with us as a PBO and you're able to refer someone to close a deal, or you're able to sell any of our properties, be it land or building or apartments, the company pays you a direct sales commission of 5% to 15%. 5% for building and 15% for land. Okay, now the next is the indirect sales commission. The indirect sales commission. Okay, now this goes in three levels. the 5%, 3%, and 2%. I think I need to illustrate so that we can understand more. So by the time you refer someone to join the company to become a PPO and they make sales, they earn the direct commission at the first level. And because you brought in that person, the company pays you an indirect commission in 3 levels. At your first level, you get 5%. At your second level, you get what? Yeah? And at your third level, you get what? 2%. And trust me, I think this is actually the sweetest. Because it's just you earning from something you've done. A very simple, task of getting someone to join the system, and you're in power for life. Okay, so let me try to run an illustration. You don't have the marker that is working. Please, let's get to it. Okay, so let me just use her as an example. Sorry, come. Joy, come. For the indirect sales commission, if I recruit the 2 of them, or if I recruit Gold, and then Gold recruits her, are you there? Yes. And then she makes a sale. The company pays her the direct commission of 5 to 15%, 15% for land, 5% for building. On that same sales, Gold gets the first level, which is 5%, because she introduced her directly. She gets 5% from that same deal. Now, because I brought Gold into the system, the company pays me 3%. The next person gets 2%. Is it clear now? Yes. So it's that simple. Okay, now the next one is the center recruitment bonus. And in this business, we encourage each and every one of us to build a team. Now, by the time you get like 30 PBOs under you, you're qualified to own a center. And you benefit from the work of all your center members as long as they are registered under your center. I think for sales you have like 1%, and then you get a certain percentage from recruitment too, from all the work of your center or downline. Alright. Now the next one is the center sales bonus. So we have the center recruitment bonus, and also we have the center sales bonus. Then the PBO monthly performance bonus. This is for the people that did extraordinarily well, that hits a particular target. They get the PBO monthly performance bonus. Then we have the annual performance bonus that we do every March. This is when they check your recent activities, either by sales or by recruitment, and the company rewards you specially, gives you a particular bonus at the end of every year for hitting a particular target. And this is not part of your incentive, it's not part of your commission. It's just a bonus that you get annually. Now the next one is the PBO PV bonus. The PBO points value bonus. Okay, the next is the PBO Elite/VIP bonus. The manager or leadership bonus, and also the director bonus. Okay, the next slide. Okay, now this is an illustration of the 5x5 metrics that we work with. This is you when you bring your 5, and then each of them brings their 5. You encourage each and every one of them to do exactly what you're doing. Now let me simplify this. It's not too difficult. Forget about this. I can't do this. I can't stop. I can't. Like I said before, if you're not able to take this business and give you 100% attention in this business, there is no point being here. Okay, for you to achieve these results, you must be very, very, very intentional. And the plan is very, very easy. By the time you get your first 5, encourage them to also bring in their own 5. And trust me, what makes network marketing seems a bit difficult is products. Do you get? Yes. And this is really selling a timeless product, offering value. I've had points where I encourage you to join, and they on their own take you for granted because I'm offering what? Value. You're offering what? A timeless what? Yeah? The first assignment that God gave us. So it's quite simple. I think it's quite, when you hear, or when the person that brings you here tells you, you do multi-level, I experienced that. Because, no, I can't talk to people. I can't do, what can you do? You can't talk to people. So our product makes it very, very easy for us to expand. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah? I don't find it difficult to repeat it because I understand that I'm offering value. It's a business we do with pride, but we're not proud people. It's not a business we beg people to do. Dr. Julius will always say that there are 3 things that makes you successful: information, association, and then what? Choice. My work is to give you the information. Associate. The choice is what? Yours. The PWAN business has made it very, very easy for anybody at any level to thrive and succeed. So if you're walking up to your prospects with this mindset that you're offering value, you're not begging them, hey, come now, come on, no. You're offering what? A timeless product. And this is the best thing any man or any woman can trade on. Check the most influential and the big guys we have in the world today. All of them trade what? Have you ever asked yourself a question? What is that each time someone emerges as a position of authority or influence, the first thing they do is to do what? Acquire what? Acquire what? Properties. So you're offering value. Alright, so back to our slide. Let's go back. Okay, now this is the system, how it goes. You bring your 5. You also encourage your 5 to bring their own what? 5. And everyone in the system does what? Ends. Okay, the next one. How to make money using the point value system. At every time you recruit a PDO, you earn PV. That is point value. Every time a PDO recruited by you subscribe to our own ownership, you still earn what? PV. Every time a PDO recruited by you does or make use of our own monthly deposit, you earn what? PV. Now let me explain. We've given a plan, a business plan, whereby with as low as 15,000 naira, you can subscribe to your own home ownership and own a home worth 15 million to 60 million in 5-year time. Are you with me? Yeah? Yeah, so now, the easiest way to achieve this is through point value. What we are giving is a 5-year plan or less than 5 years, depending on your team, on how fast you are. If you are to, start making a monthly deposit of 15 million in the next 5 years, which is like 60 months, right? Yeah? It gives you what? 900K. No. Do you understand what I said? With your 15,000 monthly subscription towards your own home ownership, in the next 5 years, it gives you just what? And then some people will ask you, like they ask me, so how do I then achieve a house of 15 to 6 million? Let's even start from 15 million. So when they ask me this question, it's made possible through what? Point value, which is the currency for this PWAN business ownership, home ownership. So how do you accumulate point value? Okay, let's run the illustration. To register as a PBO, you pay a registration fee of what? 1,650. Huh? That's the registration fee, which is equal to 1 PV. And then an annual administrative fee of 36,000 naira, which is about 24 PV. Is that clear? And then if you want to key into this home ownership by subscribing for your own home, like we've said, there are different entries, but the least entry is 15,000 naira. That is what makes you a PV. So by the time you make this first deposit of 15,000, you get a PV, 10 PV. And when you add this together, it gives you what? Are we following? Yeah. Please, let's do the calculation well so that we can understand. You know, part of the things that will make you thrive well is when you have a good knowledge of what you're selling. Are you getting me? So pay attention. So this gives you what? 35 PV. And then we say that 1 PV is equal to 12 naira. 1 PV is equal to what? 12 naira. Remember, we are talking about how we can achieve a home in 5 years or less of 15 million to 60 million naira with just an initial deposit of, or monthly deposit of 15,000 naira. And by our calculation, if we are to consistently pay 15,000 naira every month towards our own home ownership, at the end of 5 years, we should have gotten just 900,000 naira, which we are not even afford a land. Yeah? Yes. But then, in the next 5 years, the company has made it so that even if you don't get to do anything and just subscribe for the home ownership with just 15,000 naira, if you do it consistently in the next 5 years, and let's say you're not able to recruit or sell or do anything, instead of giving you a land worth 500K, we'll give you a land worth 1.5 million. Is that not amazing? Yeah? With just 15,000 naira. I know some of us that spend more than 50,000 a day. Do you get? So with this, you can, with the point value, you can hit this 15 million and above. Now, men looking at this calculation, when you register and you get this 35 PV, which is 12 naira per PV, it gives you 420 naira. As little and as common as this money sounds, if you're able to cultivate or carry out the power of 5 by 5 metrics, I can guarantee you that in the next 5 years, you will have over 164 million naira in your account. And it's very, very possible. You know, the challenge we have is that we are not intentional and we don't, you know, we just do things. And I know we don't have such people here. So after this class, you will go home and then you will plan your homework, ownership program. So that in the next 5 years, you should have hit this target. Okay, so back to our slide. You have a question? Okay, can you just write it down? You will take your question, okay? Thank you. Alright, now we have here that every time a PBO recruited by you subscribe for our own ownership, you get what? Point value system. And I didn't tell you, the interesting thing about this point value system is that you end to your 8th generation. You end to your what? 8th generation. Now, assuming you recruit 5 PBOs who do the same thing, this will happen in your business in 8 months or years or any time in between. know that the PVs are accumulated in 9 levels. From your level to your 8th what? Generation, making it what? 9 levels. Starting level is you, that's 35 PV, just like I've illustrated, which is what? 420 naira only. By accumulating this money from your first level till the 9th level, you should have achieved this and more. I'm going to break it down for you to understand too. Next line, please. Okay, look at the illustration. Let's just take it. Do you have calculator here? Let's get our calculator so that we can take the illustration. So like I said before, you aim to your what? 9th what? Level. By the time you subscribe with a total amount of 52,650, which is your registration fee of 1,650, annual administrative fee of 36,650, and then subscribe for your home, that gives you 52,650. By the time you subscribe with that, automatically you've earned yourself what? A 35 what? PV. That is it here. Remember that I told us that each PV is equal to what? 12 naira. Now with the illustration here, with that 35 PV, okay, let's say this is you. Okay? Are you with your calculator? Huh? Okay, let me get mine too. Now let me just make it easier. Let's say this is you. Okay? And then this is your PV. Then you have your the PV equivalent. Let me use the word the PV equivalent. I'm trying to explain what we have on the slide. Okay, when you get your 5, how many PV do you get once you get your 5? Yeah? 35 PV. Once you come in, you get what? 35 what? PV. By the time you get your 5 times, the PV is 35. The PV equivalent is what? 12 naira, right? 35 times 12 gives you what?
120.
Yeah?
2,000.
That's the first level. Do you understand it? Yeah? Now, when you encourage this first 5 to do their own 5, you now have how many people now? 5 times 5, that's what? 25, right? $25 to your team times 35. Can you check it for me, please? Huh? How many? You're not calculating. 120. You have 25 under you, and each has 35 what? PV.
10,500.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Are we lost?
No.
Huh?
No.
Okay, let me use this. This is your first 5 times 35. It gives you what?
2,100.
By the time this 5 gets their own 5, you now have a set of 25 persons, right? Yeah? 25 times 5 gives you what? 125. Yeah? Okay. Now, in the next level, you have 125 watts. 125 watts PBOs. Okay, let me break it down here. Times 35.
875.
875.
That is your next what? Huh? Do you get it? Remember, this is your PV that we are calculating. Then at the next level, this is the number of people that are already in your team.
No, that's your people.
No, this is you. This is your team.
Okay.
This is the number of persons in your what? Team. Okay, before we get here, let's check this. 12 naira times this gives you what? And at this level, you've had like over 875 persons in your team. When they do this, when they get their own 5 times 12, you should have gotten 52,000 what? 500 in your home ownership account. Remember, 50% of this money goes into your home ownership, while 50% is what paid into your account directly. Now, the reason why I'm doing this, I'm trying to let you know how much your team has grown and how you're able to achieve what? This figure. With the power of what? 5. Remember, your own job is just to get your first what? 5. And by the time your first 5 get their first 5, you've already gotten up to 25 people under you. If each of these 25 does their 5, you already have 875. Is that clear? Which is your what? Third level. So by the time this 885 gets their own 5, and each of them accumulates 35 PV times 12 naira, it gives you what? 200 and what? 62,000. Are you getting the calculation? So now the next level is what? Your 1, 2, 3, the fourth one, generation. 875 persons getting their 5. Okay, I think there is a mistake somewhere. There's a mistake somewhere. Pardon me. Okay, let someone get calculated. Let's do it together. This should be what? Thank you very much. Instead of 825, this should be 1 what? 25. And then by the time this 125 gets their 5, you should have had like up to 600 and what? 25 what? In your what? Team. And when all these get their own 5, times what? 35 what? PV, which is equals to 12 naira. Should have earned how much? 1,300,000 and what? So you keep on growing by 5. Now, you cannot achieve this. You alone cannot achieve, may not be able to achieve this. That is why we've made it very simple by using the 5x5 metric system to enable you. Or your own job is just to get people and talk to them about it. Tell them exactly what you've done. Encourage them to do the same thing, to replicate the same thing. And before you know it, in less than 5 days, you've hit this level. So I can go on and on and on and on and on. And the most beautiful thing is that all this money you are accumulated, you are earning them to your 8th what? Generation. Everything you're earning here still comes to you. Do you understand it now? Am I communicating? Yes. So, as you can see from this illustration, at the end of 5 years, you should have accumulated over 164 million naira in your home ownership account. And this money wouldn't just build you a bungalow. It can give you like up to 11. If you divide it by 15 million, you should have gotten like 11 bungalows, if I'm not mistaken. And the sum total of what you've gotten at the end of 5 years should be like 205,078,020 naira. Is this not amazing? Yeah? And you can achieve this just by the power of 5. Just get your 5. Tell them what to do. Tell them about the business. They do their own job. And before you know it, you keep what? Growing. And we have an automated system that helps us check this. So you don't even need to stress yourself. If you go to the new website, you see all your point values. You can be able to track your progress know how much you have, know how much you've accumulated, times it by 12, check how much you've gotten. Now, each time, at every point when you arrive to a particular amount that is able to build you a home, all you need to do is just call the company and then you will build a home that is worth your budget. Is that okay? Now, we also introduce other patterns where you can actually get this through incentives and bonuses. You can achieve this home ownership in 5 ways, not just by this, but by also hitting a particular level of recruitment in the business. You can also earn point value by selling we brought out a particular estate for PBOs, that's the foreign city, across Nigeria. Any of those estates that you sell or your downline sells, you're going to earn point value. And this will also help you towards achieving what? Now imagine that you don't have a plan. Imagine that you don't even have an understanding of how to go about it. Okay? But thank God we have a plan, and that is why this training holds here every Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays to help educate you on how to walk towards your own home ownership. Alright, the next slide. Okay, now this is your growth pattern as a PBO. We have 9 levels. 9 levels. I told you before that aside working on your team, there are still ways that you can achieve this based on your growth in the multi-level system. The first one we have is the P1 business owner. Like I said before, the P1 business owner is a PBO who has subscribed for his or her own home ownership with 15,000 naira only. Okay, now the next level is the assistant manager. By the time you are able to bring in 5 persons into the system, you become what? An assistant manager. The next one is the manager level. This is when you have over 30, or you encourage your 5 to get their own 5. You have the senior manager, the sapphire manager, the emerald manager, the diamond, and the national director. Okay, the next slide. Now this is the first level where you become a P1 business owner with just 52,650. The next slide, please. By the time you recruit 5 PBOs under you, you will now be recognized as what? An assistant what? Manager. Okay, the next slide. The level 3 is when you will be recognized as what? A manager. This is when you develop 5 assistant managers. When you develop what? 5 assistant managers. Or when single-handedly you recruit 5 PBOs. Sorry, 30 PBOs. Is it that the first 5 you have develop themselves to get 5, or single-handedly you recruit 30 PBOs? You can now be recognized as what? A manager. You will be recognized as a manager, or when you do this, when you have 30 PBOs in your team. And at this point, you can actually set up a center or open your center and still earn center performance and all the bonus that comes with it. Now, the level 4 is the senior manager level. When you develop 5 managers, you will be recognized as a what? Senior manager. When you have 5 managers in your team. And now, the amazing thing about this is that the 5 managers doesn't come from your first direct. We are using 5 by 5 metrics, right? Like I said before, nobody's saying you should do just 5. You can have as much as 1 million or 1,000. But at any point in your downline that you're able to have 5 managers, you'll be recognized as what? A senior manager. The next one. That's level 5, the sapphire manager. Develop 3 senior managers with a cumulative PV of 100,000 in any of these or 3 pillars. You'll be recognized as a sapphire manager. Now this is where you start seeing those benefits that I'm talking about. Number 1 is that you're going to earn 1.2 million naira paid to you, and also you're going to win a marketing card valued at 1.5 million naira. This is not part of your incentive, commission, and other recruitment bonuses. This is just a stage bonus. Next level. The next level is the Emirate manager. When you develop 3 Sapphire managers with a cumulative PV of 500,000 in any level of your pillar, 3 pillars, you will be recognized as a what? Emirate manager. And at this point, once you hit this level, the benefit is that you earn 1.5 million naira cash, a rent subsidy worth 1.5 million, and also a car fund of 6 million naira. All these are achievable through the power of what? Okay? As long as you have 5 persons that understand the business, that you tell about the business, and they do the same thing, before you know it, you get to this point. So the next level is the diamond manager. By the time you develop 3 Emirate managers, you become what? A diamond manager. And at this stage, you get a benefit from the company. The house worth 30 million naira. The house what? Yeah? 30 million naira. Remember I told you that you mustn't earn it from here. But this makes it even easier for you. Once your team is growing and you get to this level, the company gives you a house worth 30 million naira. And then a kitchen and house furniture worth 10 million naira. A brand new car worth 15 million naira. And an all expense paid trip or vacation, all expense paid vacation for family abroad. Is that not amazing? Huh? Okay, the next slide, please. Now the next level is the diamond director. A PBO with at least 2 diamond managers will be recognized as a diamond director. Benefits. The privileges will be personally communicated towards you. That means it's so rich that we've not even put it together. And trust me, it's achievable. How many of us know it's achievable? By the power of what? Power of what? Right. The next level, the national director. This level will also be communicated to us. The benefit of this level will be communicated to us. Next slide. Alright. Now this is how you can subscribe as a PWAN business owner. Like I said before, first you have to register with 1,650 naira only, and also pay an administration fee of 36,000 naira annually, which gives you the 24 PV just like illustrated. And then subscribe towards your home ownership by paying in any of the following. Now there are 3 levels. The first level is 15,000, and with that 15,000 you earn what? 10 what? PV. For the 1,650 that you paid, you earn what? 1 PV. And also by paying a 36,000 naira annual administrative fee, you earn 25 PV. That's a total of 35 PV, which is equal to 420 naira. By the time your team, your first 5, does the same thing and it keeps going, you can now achieve your home ownership at 0 cost. Alright, now the next one is, that is for the classic. The next is for the elite, which is 150,000 naira. These are the entry points. You can come in with 150,000 naira. And this gives you an automatic 100 PV instead of 10. Times 25 PV. You know where we got the 25 PV from? Can you remember? Yeah? That's from your administrative and registration fee. Yeah? Yes. That is a total of 125 watts PV. And also you earn 1 bonus point. Alright, now the next entry point is the VIP. This is where you come in with 1,500,000 naira. So once you come in with this, automatically you earn 1,000 PV. plus the 25 PV, that's your admin, annual fee, and also a total of 1,025 PV. And at this point, you get 10 bonus points. Do you understand it?
Yeah.
Huh? So let's not play with PV. Like I said before, towards achieving your own home ownership, the only currency and the currency that we know is what? Value. You only pay 50% of the money to your account and the rest is deposited in your home ownership account. And if you're able to take this serious, if you're able to work with this plan, work with your first 5, encourage them to do the same thing in less than 5 years. What we just gave you is just an illustration. You can as well do more. You're just using 5. Let's assume all you can do is 5. In less than 5 years, you should have gotten yourself a lot of homes. Okay, the next one slide. Now this is the company account detail for registration. You can write it down and you can check our website and then get it. We also do not encourage our prospects or our clients to pay into our personal account. We always encourage them to pay directly into the company's account. So that is the company account for registration. Now, the steps to registering as a P1 business owner. Make your registration payment and also your initial deposit into the company's account. Then visit www.p1businessowners.com and fill the form. Or get the referral of the person who introduced you into the program and click on it and also fill the form. By the time our data officer comes on, we will explain this very well. The website is quite user-friendly and simple. Then the next step is that you will receive a welcome email to acknowledge your membership. Next slide. Okay, congratulations. You are now a P1 business owner. How many of us have questions? Huh?